What's up everyone, PyreHusky here. And in today's video I'm going to talk about new hero that we've got. So we've got the goddess of bat, Camazos. And my first thoughts about her is that she's really incredible. And to be honest, at this moment when she's not maxed out, she did better damage than Loki from the same color and same type of hero. Both are fighters. So let's take a look at her skills. So first one, we have Cacophony. So typically whenever Camazos deals damage to a target who is frightened, the damage dealt is increased by 60% and 100% lifesteal is applied. When this skill is used, Camazotz releases a horrifying sound wave to deal 150% of her attack to all nearby enemies units and frighten hit targets for 2 seconds. And this frighten status is quite nice because she's really incredibly strong unit with that. She's both damage dealer and CC, so they're trying to escape from the battlefield and you have 2 more seconds to use your skills, and 2 seconds is really a lot. Another one is Twilight's active skill that she's using in the beginning of the battle. So at the beginning of the battle, Camazotz turns in a bat and flies to the enemy hero with the lowest defense, dealing 325% of her attack and frightening them for 2 seconds. When this happens, she cannot be attacked. She is immune to all damage and control effects for 4 seconds. So it's really long period of time. And another active, we have Crimson Covenant. So she summoned blood-sucking bat to attack the one enemy heroes with the lowest current health. This damage is equal to 33% of the target's low health. Additionally, the target's attack and defense are reduced by how many? By 30% for 8 seconds. During this time, 30% of the damage taken by the targets will be recovered as health by Camazos, and this effect cannot be dispersed. Alright, and now we have her ultimate, Night Lotus. She turns into a colony of bats for 3 seconds, and every 0.3 seconds she deals damage equal to 275% of her attack to one random enemy unit and frighten them for 2 seconds. So almost every her skill is frighten the enemies. Each target can only be frightened 1 time. Alright, and during this time she cannot be targeted. She'll appear in front of her last target at the end of the ultimate. Alright, so her skill setup seems really crazy. Let's go to Divinity. It's my current build, but it's not the build I recommend because I can show you here. Let's back here. Okay, we move back here and here, and now yes, here is she. So it's not the build I recommend. I just don't have resources to unlock her to the max point. But in my opinion, best build for her is this skill. When attacking, ignore 20% of target's defense. And as you remember, she has a lot of skills that when she cannot be targeted during the attacks. So this one might be really crazy here. So every single time when she avoids attack, she increases her attack speed by 20% for 3 seconds. And the last one, I think one of those could be best. This one, to increase auto attacks by 80%, or at additional 80%, or this one, after first release of super ability, she increased damage by 30% for 8 seconds, or this one. So one of those should be as the last. And now about her weapon. Mine is at this moment 363, also because of lack of resources. And at 300 she increased the duration that Camazotz frightened opponents to 3.5 seconds. At 400, whenever an enemy dies, Twilight will be triggered one more time. So the first skill that she's using at the beginning of the battle will be triggered every single time whenever enemy hero dies. At 500, when Crimson Convent is used, whenever the target current health is below 40%, their health reception will be reduced by 80%, which is crazy. Very often you can face teams that are super tanky with healers, and you can't kill them just because of time is over. And now with her you can decrease their health reception and you can just kill them before the time is over. At the last 600, the number of this bloody bat that she summoned will target two heroes of the opposite team. And equipment. At this moment, it's my thoughts. Fire 1 should be the best one here with Magatama, so to increase her damage at the beginning of the battle, and this one just to reduce cooldown of her active skill. Another way to build her, I feel, is lighting runes and axe, or dark runes and also Magatama. That should be really crazy. So those three builds should be best in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure that she will be in the meta for PvP very soon. So now let's move on to the Ragnarok and Void, because I think that will be the easiest way to. And yeah, so my team is 24 million of power and the opposite team 23. And this is one of three teams I see her potential. So let's take a look. She should change into the bat, and she attacked Western Queen just because she has the lowest defense and frightened her. One more time she frightened her. And yeah, and now she should use her ultimate ability, or not. She died because of Amaterasu. Amaterasu is really OP, but she is also quite good counter here for a short period of time. And okay, we don't need to see the end result. So that was the first team, and the second one we could use here. Let me think. Maybe something like that, but instead of this guy we can put, oh, maybe we can do something like that. And what else? Let's put Western Queen here, and let's try not to use Morrigan, because Morrigan is reserved for Amaterasu, so I don't want to disturb one team instead of another. And who else we can use here? I think this guy. Okay, let's see the result. Okay, so she frightened. I see here the internet connection problem. And yeah, so this team seems to be really crazy. Yep, this team looks really crazy. Okay, connect just like that. Okay, so that are two types of teams that at this moment I think should be good. First one with Lilith, Faust and some Darky units, and the others with Archimedes and Odin team. Of course, I will test it more times. Maybe some whales will create much better teams and we can copy it. But anyway, I hope you liked this video and it showed you a little bit potential of this new hero. I hope you like it like me, and see you in the next video. Bye.